Despite all the news coming out of Gamescom, there was a game released this week that is putting up historic numbers. And I think we should be talking about this. So let's break that all down up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So, Black Myth Wukong hit the gaming world this past week, and it's safe to say a lot of people are digging it. It's been a game I've kept a close tab on throughout the week, simply because with each passing day, the game has grown in overall popularity and hype. So I thought today would be a good day to kind of analyze this week for the game even further, and see what exactly brought Black Myth Wukong to the top of the gaming charts this week. And full disclosure, I'm just gonna say it before we get into any of this stuff, I didn't think the game would perform that well in context to how well it's doing on the charts. Again, I thought this game would be good, don't get me wrong. The game top to bottom looks like a fun time. But in the instance of shattering records the way this game has been doing, I don't think anyone could have predicted that. Now let's trek on over to SteamDB, where we can get a look at the rise of Black Myth Wukong and just take in how well it's truly doing. Now, as soon as the game launched, it hit well over 1 million concurrent players on Steam within the first hour of its launch. Again, its first hour. Then it went on to pass 2.3 million concurrent players, which makes it the highest peak for any single player game ever on Steam. The only game ahead of that is PUBG, which hit 3.2 million. And to kind of put that all in perspective, again, it's just crazy. Games tend to have a slow burn on release week, and this is all with hardcore fans jumping in right away. Then people start talking about the game, reviews come out, people stream it. Then by the weekend, the numbers definitely start to go up. So I think this is a very rare instance within the gaming world that only really happens once in a while. Now I know I'm kind of stretching the point here, but the closest thing I could recall hitting numbers even close to this was Palworld. And that was just a few months ago. And even then, Palworld in a vacuum was its own little thing. Black Myth Wukong is a Chinese-developed game, and it is a hit over there, which, fun fact, it's based on a popular Chinese novel, so it draws from their culture. But I do think there's more here. This just tells the gaming industry that the Chinese market is a big one, and if you got a hit over there, the numbers will no doubt reflect that tenfold. Now I think moving forward, what we're gonna see now is more companies try to appeal to that market, or at the very least, establish a foothold there, then grow. Now that goes without saying, this game is having success all over the world, no doubt, but it's nice to see a studio like this find success. It's also worth mentioning over in China, the PS5 has seen a boost in sales too. So hats off to Sony for investing in this region, because it clearly has bared fruits right now. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass it off to you guys. Have you guys got your hands on Black Myth Wukong? If so, what do you think about it? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo, I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.